We're Steve and Nikki, and together with our motorhome Louis, we've spent the last 2 summers exploring Europe. This year, we're touring the UK and Ireland, and this week we continue up the west coast of Ireland on the Wild Atlantic Way. We stay overnight next to the beach at Aughris Head, climb the tallest sea cliffs in Europe at Sliabh Liag, and negotiate narrow lanes with spectacular views to complete our Wild Atlantic Way trip at Fanad Head Lighthouse. Just turned off the main road and now we've got about 6 or 7 kilometres of this single track road, but the views look like they're going to be lovely. We just have to take it slowly. We managed to grab a great spot here at Beach Bar Camping. So we were the first ones here and we got the prime spot. So we're overlooking the Bay of Sligo and we're off for a walk now. This is a cute little beach bar. We'll be going in there for a pint later. You can just see the motorhome parked over there, just a bit hidden by the surfboard sign. I think the Bay of Sligo goes all the way round and Sligo itself is on the other side. This is a little map showing Aughris Head. So we're here at the moment, motorhome's just parked here. And then we're just going to walk around Aughris Head and then maybe go the other way to the next beach along as well. Such a beautiful cottage there. Wouldn't that be lovely with that view? The fields around Aughris Pier were used for political meetings in the late 19th and early 20th centuries. Charles Stewart Parnell's Assembly of 1890 drew large crowds here, and an Irish language movement rally was attended by an estimated 8,000 people. And it says in 1918, the final year of World War I, an anti-conscription rally was also held here. Now the pier is used by local fishermen. That's the pier just there. From this angle you can just see how huge the bay is, right over the other side there, and it sweeps round. So we're on Aughris Head at the moment, and you can just see in the distance there the motorhome. We have woken up to this beautiful sunshine this morning. It's very windy, but such a beautiful view from the motorhome. Good morning. We're off to Sliabh Liag this morning. We had a fantastic night at Aughris Head. Such a beautiful spot. We've got about 2 hours journey. We're going to stop off on the way for some breakfast. So we'll catch up with you when we're there. We're going to try and get parked up here. We think we've spotted a space. Sadly, we're out of luck with the parking here. What a shame. So we've managed to find somewhere to park along the road. Not exactly next to the beach, but at least we've got a nice view while we have our breakfast. You can see all the fishing boats in the harbour here at Sliabh.
After 200 meters, turn right. Then you have reached your destination.
The Rusty Mackerel pub. I think we'll be coming there for a pint later. There's one of the shuttle buses just leaving to go up to Sliabh Liag. The entrance is just here.
Do you want to drive in?
Yeah. Rising 601 metres or 1,972 feet above the Atlantic Ocean in County Donegal, the Sliabh Liag cliffs are among the highest and most spectacular sea cliffs in Europe. Nearly 3 times the height of the famous cliffs of Moher, they offer sweeping views of Donegal Bay, the Sligo Mountains and the open ocean. The Aughris Head signal tower is part of a string of 81 watchtowers constructed along the Irish coast in anticipation of a French invasion by Napoleon. And this giant Air 71 stone number was navigation to indicate the neutral Irish airspace during World War II. We're leaving Sliabh Liag camping this morning. Had a great stay here. The cliffs were absolutely phenomenal, as you would have seen in the video. The campsite's fantastic. It's new from last year, I think. We're off this morning, continuing north on the Wild Atlantic Way through County Donegal, and we're stopping at a town called Fanad, I think it's called. I'm not quite sure how to pronounce it. At a pub that's called Patsy Dan's. So we'll catch up with you along the way. Found this spot for stopping for a bit of breakfast on our way. What a fantastic view. Beautiful. The view. So we're just coming into the town now, looking out for Patsy Dan's on the left.
That's it there.
Yeah, it's that white one with the red windows, I think.
You have reached your destination.
It's a busy town, isn't it?
Mm.
you see the park up?
I see some motorhomes over there. If that's the right place.
I think it's over
Oh, yeah.
here. Yeah, let's do that. It's very busy.
Didn't expect it to be this busy.
No. It looks like we might be out of luck.
Oh, there's plenty of spaces.
Oh yeah, I thought it was cordoned off. Okay, we've had to wait for ages for this Carthago to get in. And we're just going to pop ourselves next to them, I think. Yeah, and that one there, or directly here. Yeah, this is fine here. We're all parked up at the pub in Dunfanaghy. I think I've said it right this time. We've got a small view between the bushes across to the harbour and onto the beach. So we're going to go and have a little explore. During the First World War, the marram grass that held together the dunes on the other side of the bay was cut and sent to France as horse bedding. But this had a devastating environmental impact, and in 1917, vast quantities of sand were blown into the bay, effectively ending Dunfanaghy's days as a busy port. It's a beautiful view here along the estuary. You can just see the sea in the very distance with the tide being out. We've just come across Cody's duck eggs, and there's duck eggs for sale. €3, and you just put your money in the box at the back. Laid today.
Laid.
That's so cool.
Today, yeah.
There's lots of bars in this town. There's probably more bars than anything else, isn't there? We're going to pop into Patsy Dan's, have a quick drink and pay our donation for staying in the pub car park. Good morning.
Morning.
We're on an adventure this morning. We've decided to go to Fanad Lighthouse, which involves driving on an L road. For anybody that's driven in Ireland, you'll know that, particularly in a larger vehicle, it's more relaxing to avoid the L roads, which are single track. We've been on a couple, haven't we?
Yeah.
One inadvertently, which was very hairy. But anyway, we're going to go for it. I think the views are going to be stunning, and we're going to get to the lighthouse, have a little look around, have some breakfast, and then carry on crossing the border into Northern Ireland today. We'll catch up with you when we're there. Built in the 15th century, Doe Castle was a McSweeney stronghold for over 200 years. There is a legend that Eileen McSweeney threw herself out of the highest window of the castle after her father murdered her lover, Turlough Boyle, son of his bitter enemy. Well, this is a nice breakfast spot. We'll go and explore the lighthouse after we've had breakfast. What a beautiful spot. Fanad Point had a strategic importance in protecting the Irish coastline and passing ships. The first lighthouse, lit in 1817, replaced an earlier British watchtower. Oh, and the ruined buildings over there are the remains of a Coast Guard station. During World War I, Lough Swilly became the main Atlantic base for the Allied fleet. Fanad Point guarded its entrance. Oh wow. This is telling the history of the HMS Laurentic. So in 1917 she set out on a mission so secret that even her captain didn't know what her cargo was. Packed in boxes were 3,211 gold bars to pay the USA and Canada for supplying the war effort. Laurentic's captain ignored warnings that a German U-boat was lurking outside the entrance to Lough Swilly. The ship sank within an hour of being hit by 2 mines. Of the 475 men on board, 354 died, some freezing to death while rowing towards Fanad Head Lighthouse. By 1924, naval divers had recovered the cargo, except for 22 gold bars. Today, the wreck is a magnet for divers. What a fabulous view from up here. Better angle of the lighthouse from here. We've just walked up to the abandoned Coast Guard building. You can just see the entrance to the loch there. And then right at the very end is Malin Head. That was a fitting end to our Wild Atlantic Way trip in Ireland.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Fantastic, wasn't it?
Yeah, scenery was great.
Yeah.
People were really friendly.
Yeah.
And the pubs were spot on.
And the Guinness was good.
The Guinness was good, yeah.
So now we're going to make our way over the border to Northern Ireland, and our first stop is in Portstewart, well, a campsite between Portstewart and Portrush. So we'll see you when we get there. Bye.
Bye.
actually going to. So we're stopping off here, topping up, and then the next time we'll need to fill up will hopefully be when we're in England. How much was that?
10 litres.
And how much did it come to?
11.71.
Okay. We're just approaching the border now. Not quite sure what to expect, whether it tells us we've crossed over into Northern Ireland or whether there's no signs. We'll have to wait and see.
Ahead,
Ah, welcome to Northern Ireland.